truly incredible situation tonight as we had an E-Bug emergency backup goalie in tonight's Edmonton Oilers Chicago Blackhawks game. This wasn't quite the Leafy type of E-Bug.
To a 42-year-old Zamboni driver who works for them!
But we still saw a non-NHL goalie take the ice and even face a shot. Before we get into the awesome story of Matt Berlin, let me explain how the rules work. Most of you are probably familiar with the idea of an E-Bug. Basically, in every NHL game, the home team provides an emergency goaltender which waits on standby, only to be used in the unlikely situation of one team having both their goalies unable to play. This happened 3 times, most famously with David Ayers, who stepped in as a goaltender for the Carolina Hurricanes, securing a win over the Maple Leafs, which was extra funny because the Leafs provided him as E-Bug and he worked as a building operator for the Marlies. However, there's also a different situation, what's known as an amateur tryout contract. This happens when before the game, a team is unable to dress 2 goaltenders. They can basically sign anyone to an amateur tryout contract, and that's what happened today for Edmonton because Stuart Skinner was sick. Now, there's one key difference. A true E-Bug can come into the game only if both goaltenders go down. However, an amateur tryout E-Bug can come in at any point. And with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in their game against Chicago, the Edmonton Oilers, up 7-3, pulled Jack Campbell and put in net Matt Berlin, the Alberta Golden Bears player who had signed the ATO. And I love this so much. This must have been an absolute dream come true for the guy. According to Jay Woodcroft, the idea came from the bench and specifically from Connor McDavid, and I can only imagine how nervous he must have felt. I was nervous just watching, but it's a memory that will last for a lifetime. Everyone who loves hockey at some point dreams of playing in the NHL, and obviously this is a moment that he won't forget. Interestingly, I read that he actually played bantam hockey with Stuart Skinner, which is too funny, and I believe Berlin was initially just the regular E-Bug until he got the call from Edmonton before the game that he would actually be stepping in as the backup. He gave an interview saying that he was meant to be studying psychology. But yeah, I just love this. You can almost get emotional at the end. Like, look at the players at the end. They know how much it means to him. He would only face 1 shot, but I mean, he looked good. Berlin right now is playing for the University of Alberta Golden Bears. He's previously played in the WHL. In Canada, university hockey isn't really a journey to the NHL for most people, but in a way it certainly was for Matt Berlin. What a cool story. Let me know what you guys think down below. Hopefully Chicago fans don't get too miffed. They did get 1 shot, which he saved, but it's not really a disrespectful thing, I think. It would have been disrespectful had they put him in with like 10 minutes left. But again, just my thoughts.